where you come from? Talking that revolution. How you gonna bust your gun? You when the war pop off it. Oh yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing dreadlocks. So where you come from? Talking that revolution. How you gonna bust your gun? You when the war pop off it. Oh yeah. Yeah, from the Alaganja Curry Code, Usain Bolt, and the gun and the ballad vote. Pussy like you get soaked, tryna rock the boat, while the shotters tryna cock the coat. My little island is a hub for Colombian dough, a reality that made me choke. Babylon boy, don't know about that make me low. Pussy hole, go postal. Lyrically I'm dope, but I'm anti-social, so social, political, but nothing like the typical. Connected electric if you touch my reciprocal.
Yeah, what's good, YouTube boxing fans? It's not to turn the aka the Blackbird Sugar of this YouTube shit. And I'm back again with another video, man. This video, I want to talk a little bit about this new situation with Miguel Cotto signing with Roc Nation. To me, it's not much of a surprise. You know what I mean? It's a little eyebrow raising, but not much of a surprise. I think Miguel Cotto had a relationship with Rockaware in the past. I think I've seen him have Rockaware logos on his trunks, on his robe, you know what I mean, and things of that nature while walking into the ring. So I believe he's had a sponsorship from Rockaware, a company that was headed up by Jay-Z and I believe Damon Dash in the past. This relationship with Roc Nation shouldn't come as much of a surprise, but considering recently he's pledged allegiance to Top Rank, even though he wouldn't sign a long-term contract with him, he was only on a fight-by-fight basis, and I thought that was a smart decision on his part. You know what I mean? To have a little more control of his career and give himself a lot more options. And, you know, some option came to the table and he considered it offer that he could not refuse. From what I'm reading in this article on ESPN, I saw the clip on First Take. It didn't say much in the clip, but in the article it states that it's more of a partnership between him and Roc Nation. Roc Nation is going to help him to diversify his company, Miguel Cotto Promotions, and help him work on a lot of his foundations, because he does a lot of philanthropy and things of that nature. And as far as Miguel Cotto Promotions, they're going to help him promote his fights and also promote music events in the States and in Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? So Miguel Cotto seems to be trying to look towards the future, looking towards life after boxing with this particular deal that he's working on right here. So kudos to Miguel Cotto. As far as the boxing part of this, he's definitely saying that he's going to fight on June 9th, I believe. Either June 9th or June 6th. I can't remember what the date is, but I think it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend or whatever the case may be. And names that are coming up in this particular article is Cornelius Bundridge. You know, I've defended Miguel Cotto in the past, man, but I just don't like that option. Not at this point. Before, when he was on a comeback, I would have liked to see him fight Cornelius Bundridge instead of him fighting Delvin Rodriguez. Fighting Cornelius Bundridge at this point means very little to me. Cornelius Bundridge is the IBF champ at 154 pounds, so I don't know if this is going to be for Miguel Cotto's lineal middleweight strap, or Miguel Cotto is going to go back down and try to get another crack at a 154 strap. But to me, that would be going backwards. Other names I've heard called out is Amir Khan. That's another fight I do not like. I'm not interested in. is just nothing that gets me excited as far as a Miguel Cotto matchup. Only person I would like to see him fight now is Gennady Golovkin, and if he insists on going back to 154, I would take a Erislandy Lara fight. Those are good fights for him. Other than that, you know what I mean, the fights that are being mentioned, I'm not liking what I'm hearing right now. The two fights that Top Rank were proposing were even worse, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Timothy Bradley, I don't like that matchup. I think Timothy Bradley is just too small of a fighter for Miguel Cotto. You know what I mean? And the other opponent would be Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios will get his butt knocked out. And why would you give those guys opportunities for a linear 160-pound strap? It just didn't make any sense to me. So I don't even know why their names were being brought up as far as fighting Miguel Cotto. You know what I mean? But there's some kind of bad blood going on right now with Todd DeBuff. Todd DeBuff seems to be a little annoyed and irritated that Miguel Cotto has, taken this deal. You know what I mean? As far as the article goes, I guess somebody talked to him and got his opinion on what's going on. You know what I mean? He's calling Miguel Cotto disingenuous and sneaky, and saying his word means nothing. I don't know, man. To me, fighters got to do what's best for them, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, when they're laid up and can't even feed themselves in positions like the G-Man is, Gerald McCullough, you know what I'm saying? The promoters are not there to take care of them, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to look out for self. And I've seen an interview with Todd DeBuff, and when they asked him a question about Floyd Mayweather leaving and Oscar De La Hoya leaving, he kind of sounds a little salty, even though he calls himself their friend. He's acting like he owned them. And how dare they leave the roost? You know what I'm saying? That they are ungrateful. That he speaks of them like they're some ungrateful children, and they should never grow up. They should never leave the fold of Top Rank. They should have stayed with them until the end of their career, knowing that the benefits that they reaped from leaving Top Rank would have never come their way if they had stayed there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy, but you know what I mean? Props to Miguel Cotto for doing what's best for him and his family, but I'm just not liking the choices so far that I'm hearing as far as the opponents. You know what I mean? Great business deal. Shitty fight choices, in my opinion. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think about this. I'm gonna try to put the article in the comment section. You give it a read, and you know what I'm saying? Leave your comments underneath the video. I'm out. Peace, Blackbird Sugar.